Hey folks, Benfo here with Metal Forge Reviews. Some of our recent videos have included the best of 2020, including death metal, doom metal, black metal, power and heavy metal, and of course, our favorites of the year. I would be crazy to think that we listened to everything that we wanted to this year and that we're just going to close the gate on 2020 as soon as the new year rolls in. Hell no! I've compiled a quick list of albums that I've seen pop up on many year-end lists, but unfortunately I just never got around to them. Here are 5 metal albums that I have yet to check out. I'm going to talk about them now. So Hex AD's Astro Tongue and the Electric Garden. This was put on our radar from a comment left by the Mighty Decibel, who said it was their favorite album of the year, regardless of genre. Right off the bat, the album art is definitely reminiscent of that 70s era prog rock. Progressive doom is what the Mighty Decibel said this was, and it's definitely an intriguing genre to me, but you can never really know what to expect until you hear the music. Hex AD has that 70s brand of psychedelic prog rock in spades, complete with mellotron, fuzzy guitars. The production on this record is great. The guitars sound huge, the drums are clear and punchy, and that organ really pushes the vibe into that psychedelic realm. This is an album that I'm eager to check out further. You just heard Sylosis, I Sever, from their album Cycle of Suffering. Hearing Sylosis feels like a throwback to the mid-2000s when metalcore was evolving into a more technical variation as it took elements from technical death metal and thrash. As a guitar player, hearing these riffs just makes my picking hand cramp up. This is some serious guitaring going on here, and I love the tone that they were able to get. It's very modern and crunchy. I'm not sure that this would make any of my best of lists for 2020, but if you like your melodic death metal, technical, brutal, and heavy as hell, check out Sylosis' Cycle of Suffering. On the complete opposite spectrum of modern-sounding production, we have Faidra's Six Voices Inside. I was not aware of this record until I saw a comment from our viewer, Dazir. This is an atmospheric black metal record that absolutely needs to sound grim and lo-fi. This is the debut record from the one-man black metal band that has chosen to keep their identity anonymous due to their affiliation with other black metal groups from the 90s. Okay, fair enough. This is a great throwback to when black metal was raw, grimy, and barren. I'm definitely going to check this one out further. And for all you prog metal fans out there, I'm sure you were thrilled to learn that Fate's Warning is still kicking ass and taking names. This OG prog band dates back to 1984, and they are still killing it. This album sucked me right in with its fantastic production quality, soaring guitar solos, and rhythmic syncopation passages that made me wonder how the hell I would ever get that good at my instrument. I probably won't. Overall, I think that they could have tightened up this album a little bit more. It's pretty long, clocking in on almost an hour and 13 minutes. Some of my favorite albums of this year have been around the 35-40 minute mark. You can make a banger of an album just by tightening it up a little bit, trimming the fat, but we're talking about a prog metal band here, so I guess I shouldn't be entirely unexpected that it's an hour and 13. The vocal melodies become a bit predictable after a while, but it's the music and songwriting that really makes this a standout album. If you're into prog, you've got to make sure you put this one on your radar. Naglfar's Cerecloth. One of the videos we're premiering this month, I talk about some of our favorite wintertime albums, and Naglfar is on that list, and then I mentioned that I haven't checked out Cerecloth. Well, this changes, folks. Changes today. Naglafar's punishing yet highly melodic variety of black metal has always drawn me into that band. Their music reminds me of the soundtrack to getting lost in a frozen tomb while dire wolves and frost giants close in on you. Cerecloth has all the familiar Naglfar tropes: punishing drums, scorching guitars, and reverberating vocals, all coated with a layer of haunting melodies provided by their intricate guitar work. The production on this record leaves something to be desired, though, as it kind of treads a middle ground between your standard raw 90s black metal and that modern, crisp production style. I wish they had leaned one way or the other instead of riding the fence. Otherwise, an amazing record with some absolutely brilliant songs. Check out Naglafar's Cerecloth if you haven't already. And that wraps up just 5 metal albums that I missed in 2020. I'm telling you, this year was absolutely ridiculous for music. We tried to listen to as much music as we really could, and I'm certain that we missed a lot more fantastic records. This was a great year for metal, and if you don't agree, tell us why. Leave a comment down below and leave us some of the albums that you maybe missed and are checking out now and are really blown away by them. Love to hear that. So as always, keep forging on. Go with the gods.